accomplishments. Today we are putting people who break the law on notice. If you come through these interstations and you're an illegal or breaking the law, you will be handed over to our local or federal partners. If you are driving a commercial vehicle and you are not proficient in English, we will comply with the President's executive order. Thank you for giving us a few minutes to highlight the good work of Ag Law and our law enforcement partners to combat criminal activity of illegal immigration. This is a tremendous effort, starting with President Trump, Governor DeSantis, and our sheriffs and local law enforcement. Ag Law is proud to be a force multiplier on these national security and immigration issues. At this time, I'd like to turn the podium over to Attorney General James Uthmeyer.
Thank you, Commissioner. Obviously, most people in Florida are now aware of the serious tragedy that happened down in southeast Florida. Someone that never should have been given a driver's license, much less a CDL license to drive larger commercial vehicles, engaged in reckless behavior that took 3 lives. Last night, we saw another example. We were able to arrest an individual who was in the country illegally, who was driving a commercial vehicle in Bay County. The individual, Roberto Carlos Vergara, has been arrested and is now under an ICE hold. There's no telling how many illegal aliens are in this country driving large commercial vehicles and putting American families in a safety risk every single day. And that's why efforts like what Agriculture Law Enforcement Commissioner Simpson are doing are so important. We have got to protect our American citizens from the dangers of the open border crisis and illegal aliens that may be engaging in behavior that injures people. So we've made this arrest last night. We're continuing to crack down and interdict others that may have gotten into Florida from sanctuary states. As a reminder, in Florida, you cannot obtain a driver's license if you are an illegal alien. And if you have obtained a driver's license from one of these sanctuary states like California, Washington, or in the case of the driver from last night, New Jersey, those licenses are no good here. So I commend Commissioner Simpson and the Department of Agriculture for surging interdictions at these checkpoints. The legislature gave them over 85 new law enforcement positions in the special session earlier this year. Their forces, when full, will total almost 300, and many of these law enforcement officers will be stationed at the interdiction checkpoints coming into the state of Florida. So I commend them for conducting inspections to interdict illegal aliens, to ensure that people driving with these CDL licenses are equipped to do so, for making sure that people who do not speak English do not have these licenses and are not driving large commercial vehicles, putting American families on the road at risk. So thank you, Commissioner, for the work of your team. I'll conclude by saying that our office is calling on the federal government, the United States Department of Transportation, to revoke CDL programs in California and Washington if the federal government identifies systematic abuse of these programs and allowing illegal aliens, perhaps even encouraging illegal aliens to obtain these licenses. And if other states like New Jersey and others are engaging in similar practice, then those programs should be revoked as well, and any funding tied to it should also be revoked. Thank God we've got a president that is restoring law and order, that has secured the border, and that has brought back American sovereignty. This is saving lives, this is protecting our people, and going forward, we're going to help him deliver on his promises. Here in Florida, we're leading the way. We're going to continue to interdict as many people as possible. I know several hundred illegal aliens were detained last week in state law enforcement efforts. And we'll continue to get them to Alligator Alcatraz or other places, and we will combat in court activist judges that want to shut down these facilities. I'll conclude by saying this. When it comes to fighting for President Trump, there's no state like Florida, and there's no leadership team like Governor DeSantis and our cabinet. So thank you for having me today.